Hello students, this is Priti Damle, your English teacher. Students, today we are going to learn a poem named The Schoolboy, written by William Blake. Now the poem focuses on the downsides of formal learning. The poem is told from the perspective of a young boy going to school on a summer day. He loves summer mornings but does not like to go to school in that nice, cool weather. Now, the poem reflects the poet's thoughts of alternative methods of education. It shows the draining element of classroom education and how it causes students to contribute poor learning. The poet promotes learning outside the classroom, especially learning in nature. So now I'll give you the para-wise explanation of the poem. So here I begin. I love to rise in a summer morn when the birds sing on every tree. The distant huntsman winds his horn, and the skylark sings with me. Oh, what sweet company! So the para talks about things which make the schoolboy happy. He loves to rise in the summer morning and enjoy the activities which happen at that time. He likes the birds singing on the trees, the huntsman who makes his way towards hunting, the skylarks which sing along with him. He says it is the best company and he enjoys it very much. Okay? But to go to school in a summer morn, oh, it drives all joy away. Under a cruel eye outworn, the little ones spend the day in sighing and dismay. So here the tone, the mood totally changes. The love which he had for the morning, his delight, all change to sadness. He says going to school on the summer morning takes away all his joy. In the school, the students, that is the children, they have to spend the day under a teacher who is outdated, no fashion, keeps an eye on them so that they obey the rules and regulations. Thus the young ones spend their day in sadness and live their life joylessly. Okay? Then, at times I drooping sit and spend many an anxious hours. Nor in my book can I take delight, nor sit in learning bore. Worn through with the dreary shower. So here he describes how he spends his day at school. He often sits and spends a lot of time in boredom. He does not find any joy and happiness in the books. Now, learner bore refers to the school, the universities, or any institution where people learn or acquire knowledge. And dreary shower refers to the heavy rain. So here he means to say when these two are related, it means that the school's education system is damaged. So the boy wants to say that he cannot learn under these restrictions. He needs love and freedom. He wants to enjoy life, but the cruel eye of the parents and teachers has destroyed the basic purpose of learning. They are forced to learn and attain marks. Next, How can the bird that is born for joy sit in a cage and sing? How can a child, when fears annoy, but droop his tender wing and forget his youthful spring? So now here he compares himself to a caged bird. He says that as the birds are meant to be free, but when caged, they lose their joy and freedom. Similarly, he also loses his joy in the school, which is a cage for him. He says that a child who is scared of his teachers and parents cannot forget the joy of freedom when these people keep their wings locked. Thus he again remains joyless. O father and mother, if buds are nipped and blossoms blown away, and if the tender plants are stripped for their joy in the springing day by sorrow and careless dismay. So he's talking to his parents, he's having a conversation with his parents now, and he says, if like a flower's bud, the child's freedom is snatched away, and its flowers, that is the joy, blown away, taken away, and if the newly grown twigs are removed at the time of spring, their joy would also go. They would be left in sorrow and dismay. How shall the summer arise in joy, or the summer fruits appear? So he continues and says then, how can summer be joyful when the buds of flowers are cut, flowers thrown away, and twigs are removed? In that case, the fruit will never appear. Thus, how the child would get the fruit which has been destroyed? Now, here he is comparing. This is a metaphor. He compares the children to spring, plants which have been destroyed. According to him, like the flowers, the children too need freedom for efficient growth. Okay? Thank you.